Hey guys, welcome back to the bunker. Now, I just did something totally stupid. I started to play this and record it. I had the audio running, I had the voice capture running, but I forgot to hit record on the video. But luckily I caught it, so I'm not actually that far ahead, so I kind of know, like, maybe I know a little bit about, like, the next area, but that's all I know. I just realized that. I was just sitting here recording and I looked down to see how much time I had spent, and I was like, the timer's on 0. Shit, I haven't recorded any of that. But luckily it didn't, like, checkpoint or anything, so I'm right back here where I started. A few achievements I've already got, but otherwise, I already found that out. So yeah, all that commenting I did ended up not getting recorded. But anyway, I'm trying to recall the stuff I said before. So basically, what we've been kind of been learning is that, you know, this guy, Paul, he's the only guy left in this bunker. There's been signs of, like, something is going on with the radiation, because, you know, for one, why is everyone in this bunker dead? It could be maybe because, you know, just time has passed and he was the only one born. But we don't really know. I mean, it's 30 years since the bombs dropped, and actually 30 years, so this is not only an alternate reality, this is almost like current day. So my thoughts on it are maybe like it's the Cold War, like maybe this is an alternate reality of the Cold War. And so yeah, and also for anybody that might think this guy's familiar, he was actually in The Hobbit. I think Ori was his name or something. I admittedly don't, I haven't really watched Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, that kind of stuff. But yeah, he was the actor that played in that. Like I said, this game has some big name actors in it. So if you start to recognize anybody, yeah. Okay, so there's this.
Dan, this is Alex. Please send this out to all the Berkshire stations and let me know. Thanks. Hello. This is Alexandra Swan. I'm trying to contact my brother Jonathan Swan. When the 4-minute warning came, I was on the phone to him, and he said he'd got a place in one of the Berkshire bunkers, but I don't know which one. If he's with you, and his wife's name is Sarah. John, if you're there, or if anyone has any news on him, please let me know.
So yeah, people got, like, you know, the warning that the bombs were coming down, and people ran to bunkers. You know, much like Fallout, you know, instead of going to vaults, you know, these are legitimate nuclear bunkers. So yeah, it seems like something is going on with this bunker, because, you know, why is his you know, the dosimeter, it was showing his radiation was going up, but the computers were showing everything is fine. So what's going on? Why are people dying? Look at that old Commodore computer. Holy shit. So let's see. Let's see. These are like the different bunkers. So I'm guessing Bedford. I don't know what all these places are. So don't know who is in there. Supplies low. There's fighting going on. The Commissar is dead. Another station. Census 48 people. This was all in 89. This was in 92. This is in 1989, so yeah. So people, I guess, were saying goodbyes because their generator fuel was low. And then we've got Nat flying around my desk. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, another 89. There were 133 people, and they had a rad breach. And then last contact in 88, there were 35 people, and they made a request for aid. They had an air system failure. So it seems like the other bunkers have gone under. Let's see, cause of death unknown, autopsy inconclusive. So I think this is for ours. And then in 1996 there was another one. Carol Elizabeth Hurley died at age 32. Cause of death, acute gastrointestinal failure, possible radiation sickness. So yeah, it's strange the computers are saying there's no radiation, but there's radiation suffering from the people? It's going to be fine. Okay, so maybe fine isn't the right word, but we have enough supplies to make it through, I'm sure of it. If we just keep it together and be sensible with the rations, then we can make it. Sure, none of us are going to get fat down here, but I could use losing a few pounds anyway. Things I miss. Eggs and chips, having a bath, my bed, warm sun on my neck, grass, chocolate, Natalie. Things I hate. Sardines, bunker smell, level 5. So I don't know what level 5 is, man, sardines. So basically, you know, food has to be anything that could be canned, because anything canned has to be preserved. And, you know, a lot of common things were like ham, kind of gross, and then sardines were, of course, a big thing that could be canned. So, alright, that's all for this computer. Anything else? There was this. Oh yeah, the note.
Communication from Bunker HQ, Site 3, Corsham, Wiltshire. Prime Minister delivered safely before blast hit. 4,013 government ministers and civil servants, including Cabinet Office, local and national government agencies, intelligence and security advisors logged in. Shortage noted in domestic support staff. Guess they didn't make it. All facilities operating normally. Checks carried out in infirmary, bakery, laundry, kitchens, telephone exchange, storerooms, office space, living accommodation, maintenance areas and workshops. How big is that place? Trust me, you get sent to this sardine tin. Prime Minister unsatisfied with living accommodation. Twat. Other. Civilian casualties noted outside bunker. Group of 50 attempted to breach rear exit blast door. Aggressive action not required. Activity ceased after blast. Poor bastards.
Yeah, so people were trying to get into the bunkers, and the blast killed them. Alright, that's all for there. Oh, did I already get it? Okay, I already found it. I guess it already logged me as finding it. Yeah, so I basically got to this room. I actually went into that room, and that's where I realized I wasn't recording. So, yeah, one of the little toys here was found in this drawer, so it was this one, Sam. So pretty much once I enter that room, once I click that, that's where I thought I recorded up to, but I didn't capture the video footage of it, so. Alright. There's this. So the radiation warning map. My guess is that stuff is going to turn red. So you've got the cooling system. Oh, level 5. So that's why sewage. That's what's on level 5. So let's see. You got an air filtration room on level 4. You got the war room on level 3. Offices on level 2. Electrical offices. Okay. And it looks like the only way to get out of the bunker is actually to go down through level 5, so if for whatever reason we have to escape, that's where we're gonna have to go, I guess, but stick to the routine. Okay, so yeah, this is where I've been up to.
I don't like it here.
Oh, what? Okay. I guess it doesn't show. Basically, a cutscene happened here, and it was a flashback. His mom, one of the personnel here, they were talking to the main guy and saying that, you know, somebody in this bunker died, but they don't know what it is. They don't know if they're suspecting radiation sickness, but they don't have the supplies to know. And then it has him go up to his mom and say, I can't sleep, and she says, you know, just stay to your room and you'll be safe. And that's it, and then we end up here. So I apologize for that not showing. I thought it, you know, because when I restarted the game, it started me back in that room, so I thought it just didn't take a point. Okay. Anyway, this is up to the point. You didn't really miss anything else. That cutscene wasn't big, so you haven't missed anything else. This is to the point where I've been.
There's nothing I need here.
NPC suits. Okay. Some monitors. I'm guessing like security monitors.
I don't like it here.
So now we're at the desk. Safety observations made by Hurley. Worrying brown residue around bulkhead seals. Don't know what to do about this one. Rubber compound shouldn't be perishing yet. Indicates corrosion from something it's in contact with. Unless the cowboys used cottage cheese instead of VX compounds, which given how the rest of this place is built would be unlikely. Response by Bishop. Nothing we can do. No replacement seals. Number 2. Rear bulkhead beam next to recycling unit in A15 showed stress fracturing through paint surface. 2 rivets loose, welded, but looks like similar progressing in roof beams 2 and 3 along adjacent wall. PJ says not major structural issue. But if it flexes anymore, it might spring a seal loose, and we could be in rad trouble. Best we can do is foam sealant, but running low, or seal off A15 completely. Response by Bishop. Gone through drawings with PJ and Frank. Can't waste foam. Told Frank to install additional Geiger in A15 so we have warning of rad breach. Number 3. So this is all in 80. So wait, this is in 86. Okay. Unexpected moisture in C12. PJ says might be condensation from filter system, but one of the purifier lines runs straight behind that wall. Worried that we might have a leak in the water system. Request permission to shut down the system and take off the wall panels between C12 and C13 to look into it. Hopefully it can fix it that way. Trouble is, if there's a leak higher up, we can't get in to examine it because the ceiling there is a solid weld. Response by Bishop. Filter spec sheet says condensation can be caused by rapid warming, cooling, or filter system. No cause for concern. So, okay, can I... Oh, okay. I was gonna, like, see what years had passed, so what do we get here?
Attention. The mains power is about to be switched off for maintenance purposes.
Well, you gotta stick to the routine, I guess. So part of the routine was tell people you gotta do that. Even if he's the only one left.
I don't like it here. Commissioner.
Oh, got another one. No one likes this one. It's like nothing to him. He's even got a frowny face. So that was on the floor. Okay. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. I guess we're done in that room. So what we got?
Well, let's say, for example, the hit on Reading was 1 megaton. That would mean we have this radius, only halfway to Basingstoke. Now maybe that looks small, but that's around 100,000 fatalities, maybe 80,000 injuries from the blast and the fireball. That's just to start with. Prevailing wind direction here is northeast. Fallout scatter would be huge. It's likely to drift all the way out past Cambridge, past Norwich even, out to sea. The total number of casualties? Unimaginable. And that's 1 bomb.
Wow. Destructive power of nuclear weapons is quite intense. So, dose in effect on humans. Virtually no short-term effect, some nausea. Nausea and vomiting within 24 hours, some incapacitation after 2 days, some mortality. 250 to 350. Are these like rads? under 4 hours, symptom-free period for 2 days, 3 weeks. Some mortality, 2 to 4 weeks. 350 to 600. Heavy in under 2 hours. Heavy mortality in 2 to 4 weeks. Incapacitation over 600. Envy immediately. Mortality in 1 week. Oh, NNV is nausea and vomiting. Okay. So is that might be rats, I guess. Okay.
AB welcomes. CB asks clarification purpose of meeting. AB puts forward petition from 18 residents keen to institute post of morale officer. It is felt that CB is not forthcoming enough in communicating current status of bunker to residents. CB makes point that any urgent change in status will be communicated very clearly to all residents when it becomes relevant. In his view, no need for a new position. AB cites 2 safety incidents and asks committee if they were aware. All but FH, DM, SC are unaware of said incidents. CB says neither incident is cause for immediate concern. No need to raise panic in difficult atmosphere. Calls on FH to clarify incidents. FH agrees not of immediate concern. AB raises point that lack of trust in bunker hierarchy is causing morale issues. More clarity and openness needed. CB reiterates appointed hierarchy and his belief that no need for additional officer. If any critical incident comes to light, all will be made aware. Requests end to meeting as urgent business to attend to. AB calls for vote on appointment of morale officer. CB says vote will be ignored. Not a democracy. Meeting ended.
Okay, so, you know, I guess you live in a bunker. A bunker is a very small community, so you might as well be family. So, you know, of course, maintaining the bunker is business, but at the same time, with such a small grouping and living space, you would almost expect to have just complete open transparency, and I guess that's not the case.
I just need to know.
It's all right, Vera.
Nonsense! I know George is trying to hide things from me. I'm ill, Evelyn. I'm not stupid. I'm right, aren't I?
I don't know what to say. I suppose he's just not sure.
Radiation! Then why is he trying to hide it? Why? Am I on the right medicine? What can be done? Why won't he say?
George has been distracted lately. Maybe he's just trying not to upset everyone.
They should be upset. They built this place in 6 weeks. 6 weeks!
Wow.
How can anyone expect it to be safe? There must be a leak. There must be.
Mr. Bishop says
I
that
know what he says. He doesn't want everyone to panic. Silly old Vera having another one of her turn. Look here. More blood. I'm not being silly. I'm not. It's not just me, Evelyn. If there's a leak, it's all of us.
Wait, those names were different. She said it's not just me, Evelyn, and the subtitle said it's not me, Margaret. The subtitles were different. See if we can get that to show up again. Play that again. Listen to it and read the subtitles.
I just need to know.
They're different.
Right, Vera.
Nonsense! I know George is trying to hide things from me. I'm ill, Evelyn. I'm not stupid.
See, Evelyn.
I'm right, aren't I?
I don't know what to say. I suppose he's just not sure.
Radiation! Then why is he trying to hide it? Why? Am I on the right medicine? What can be done? Why won't he say?
George has been distracted lately. Maybe he's just trying not to upset everyone.
They should be upset. They built this place in 6 weeks. 6 weeks! How can anyone expect it to be safe? There must be a leak. There must be.
Mr. Bishop says
I
that
know what he says. He doesn't want everyone to panic. Silly old Vera having another one of her turn. Look here. More blood. I'm not being silly. I'm not.
There's one
It's
missing.
not just me, Evelyn.
Evelyn,
There's a
see?
leak. It's all of us.
They got the subtitles a bit mixed up. Anyway. Yeah, the subtitles don't quite... Whoever wrote the subtitles, probably the subtitles are probably based on the script, and of course, the voice actors did differently. Alright, ooh, there's another...
Doctor.
Well, we're finding them, so... Except for all the injured soldiers. So they did, in the one scene that I mentioned you guys didn't see, they did mention Vera, and I can't remember if she was already dead in that scene or if they were mentioning that she was under the effects of something. Which could be potentially radiation, so... Alright, further we go. Gotta search the drawers. Oh, what do we got here? Nothing of use. Does that drawer say only open one drawer at a time? Okay. Oh. Records! Ooh, not in the greatest condition. Nothing. Alright. Here we go. Alright, please report any fault in this plan. Okay, so... He's got no background whatsoever. Just seems weird. Okay, we need to check the fuses, so... I guess that's the fuse right there.
I need to turn the power off.
Oh. Why does he have no background? That's so weird. Okay, so how do I... Oh, what's this? Oh, those must be fuses. Ah, there we go.
Replacement.
I'm guessing that'll turn the power off. Oop. Ooh, I bet that's the first time in 30 years there's been no power in this place.
Replace damaged fuse.
Considering this thing is powering the whole base, it seems weird that there's only a couple fuses. Guess that one's fine. I guess that's fine. I mean, I haven't seen a damaged one, so I don't know damage is gonna look like. Ah, yeah. That one's black, so it's definitely
I can switch the
burned
power
up.
back on
Okay, so power goes back on. And then does something go wrong? Oh, no. So I wonder if that like unlocked everything too, like maybe the blast doors opened? I don't know. Oh, and I bet we gotta go announce that the power's back on, that maintenance is done. It's part of the routine. You gotta stick to the routine.
Attention, maintenance complete. Thank you.
There we go. I guess that's it. Nothing else to be done? Nowhere else to go? Oh, we can go back. And then I guess back.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What the shit? What was that about? And why does it do that? My only option is to go back where I came from, in the door, or go down the stairs. There's something down there. Alright, well, we're gonna end this episode here because that's gonna be a cliffhanger for you guys. So, alright, apologies again for kind of the mix up at the beginning. Like I say, you didn't really miss much. There was only that one small video, so that small little flashback bit, which didn't have any supreme information, so at least I got the recording done properly this time. Alright guys, well, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.